Guys, Steven here, Fanatic Perspective. Congratulations to Terrence Bud Crawford doing what I picked him to do, doing what I bet money on him to do, but still being blown away by one of the best performances I've seen, considering the level of difficulty in the attempt, moving up 3 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez, one of the all-time greats, especially at super middleweight, outclassing him in that manner, outboxing him in that manner, bringing that physicality, landing those power shots. The game plan by Bomac, like everything that he's brought to the table that we've seen in spades over the course of his career, but this was kind of the nexus point of like the true boxing fans and people that have really followed Terrence Crawford even before Errol Spence and all that, but like over the different weight classes and obviously the people that follow the mainstream boxing like Canelo fights and the big money fights. And so that nexus point happened tonight. What you saw was real boxing. It was beautiful boxing. Canelo fought his ass off too. I hate the narratives after this fight that it goes immediately to, well, does Canelo look old or did he look a bit slow? Has he lost a step? When Bud Crawford, who's the one moving up, is actually 2 years older than Canelo. I understand there's different ring experience and whatnot, but Bud is about to be 38 years old. So I don't want to hear that narrative. And that's what Canelo looked like against one of the best fighters ever. I told you guys, when I picked Bud, if he's moving up and to fight somebody like Canelo, when moving up in that manner, I should say, it has to be somebody special. It's the same thing I saw when Floyd moved up into the 147s, was the B-side to Oscar De La Hoya. He was never B-side again. He was always A-side after that. And there were some parallels to Floyd's performance versus Canelo Alvarez in some of the defensive tactics, the defensive responsibility, getting in the exchange and then getting out and resetting and changing the platform, changing the angles. That was something that really bothered Canelo when he fought Floyd at 147 several years ago. And you saw that tonight in a different way against a veteran Canelo, a Canelo that's seen everything. But you could tell the frustration in his body language. His body language told you everything you need to know. He's getting hit with a flush left hook. He's just completely stopping his attack altogether and looking to regroup. That tells you right there who the bigger, stronger man is for real. It was that man from Omaha, that man that I've learned not to doubt. I've learned look, I love this sport so much, the sweet science behind it, to see what Bud has mastered, Bomac, like all those guys in that Omaha camp, what they've developed, the wrestling background, the ability to fight southpaw, to fight orthodox, 42-0, never been beaten, Terrence Crawford. Unbelievable performance tonight, unbelievable moment for Netflix in this new era with Dana and Turkey and everything that they're doing promotionally for the fans. To have this type of access, I think is a win for us. I think to have this type of fight with this type of eyeballs, the fight was definitely good enough, especially if you understand what you're looking at. It was not boring. It wasn't people just dancing around. It was very, very high level. As Bex Kellerman astutely said, I'm glad Max is back. These boys are out here playing chess, right? So, great chess match. Canelo fought well. This isn't about Canelo. This is not about Canelo. This is about Bud Crawford, who said, I've been training for Canelo for 6 years. And he's been calling him out for the last 3 years. And he had 2 people on his list, Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez. That was his list. And he's marked them off appropriately, like my man Antonio Banderas in the movie Desperado, which is the song that he came out to. All of it just seemed very calculated. The brother was focused. The brother was defensively responsible when you could tell that their moment was getting big and he knew he was ahead. He still stuck to his game plan, countered beautifully. Anytime Canelo had that drop hook to the body, he was ready to go with the left hook immediately over top that right hand. That's some great scouting, great preparation. The brother was outstanding tonight. I'm blown away by that performance. Understand that's one of the greatest feats I've ever seen in sports. Is somebody moving up like that and doing that. In all seriousness, respect to Terrence Crawford. You did it, bro. Respect.